When Buju's son said that he almost understand where he's coming from, when he say almost understand where I come from, the man might be in some situation, and it's not every man have a water of certain things. It's just some man test themselves to see how far they would go, and then fail the test. Yeah. So when I have to say about Buju Banton's son now, let me hear phone now. The man same almost done Battyfish. The man same almost done Battyfish. When I have to say, come the man talk to me the man. Mentally ill, him struggling with his urges to almost 3. He just almost, how that go? Buju lips are sealed. Peer pressure. How do you nearly? Nearly, but he didn't. It's not uncommon. Jody B, thank you. Let me say this to you guys. You see, it's unfortunate that what Buju's son said, it took out of proportion. It is unfortunate, you know why? When I tell you to say, society plays a major role in persons selecting their sexual partner, I think a joke. And for such, you have so much fatherless picnic and broken homes. However, let me explain. Before they name me up. Let me explain. You see, a man will never sit with you and express himself, how he really feel and what really sparks him blood. Slight analogy. Remember when sucking crotches was a national disgrace and now it becomes a national dish? True or false? A lot of men used to suck crotches back then in privacy. But now, since everybody are doing it, we can talk about it, Sister Winnie. Because I am not the only one doing it. You understand me? So you rest assured. However, let us talk about this thing now. When certain people, certain women have some baby father, you don't even know what turn him on. You don't even know. Is it that him a bad man? Him never got a shop go buy it, and him never got a university go study it. You understand me? But him himself good, I wonder where the urge come from for such a thing like this that has been scorned. You understand me? Him himself I wonder, and that's where the struggle comes. Because him as a society is not with this. So why should I feel this way? And what if I get caught? Is the what if, you know? And that is most of the... You see, what if? And that's the problem. You see, not until the what if becomes extremely common, then it's what if no more. I would not say it's a part of his DNA. Me now go say so. Because let me say this. Things what we never do when we're young, we find ourselves do it when we're old. And things what we used to do when we're young, we find ourselves not doing it when we're old. True or false? It's not that it's in our DNA. But before then, you'd have said in our DNA. You'd have said in your DNA. And when we say it in our DNA, we are talking that come from a bloodline. You understand me? So it must in a Buju. You know, say your father can be it that was and were and you're not. You know that your child can be and you're not. You didn't know that? It's like appetite. I'm not gonna say karma with words. I'm not gonna use them words there. I'm not gonna say it cause karma with words. I am never going to use those words. Never going to use those words. Which it could be. You understand me? But let us just say it's not. Because everybody sing in order to make money. I actually sing and burn out the whole heap of something, and a female get caught and him locks get caught and him crutches. You understand me? So we are not going to say that karma catches, but the best way in identify in talking about a thing is when you know about it, is when you live it. You understand me? I used to say this, most of these artists sing about Battyism passionately, gain experience them gain. You have got a divine knowledge. You see me understand what Buju son so with him saying almost turn. And him in himself good I feel say I misuse some of the words like turn. Because I believe he might talk about a case where he was in a position, you understand me, a compromising position with the same sex. You understand me? And it could be just that one up based on how we speak. You never know. So it's not about almost turn. What he was trying to capture, I want you guys to capture, is the fact that he has been in a situation like that before. And he must have to take up his pants and run. And many men can testify to that. Many men. Many men can testify to that. How much man you hear about Battyism and them name call in a Batty things? How many men? Enough men you hear. And you say, just let me say this. You see, I believe, and this is just my belief, I believe you are as gay as you believe. Nobody cannot tell you that you're gay. This is my belief enough. I believe that you are just as gay as you believe that you are. You know why I say that? Let me say this. And you can show me off or show me on, but let me just say why I say that. You ever hear some people, let me use some females. You ever hear some females do with females yet from them young, and when they mature, you hear say them have a baby and them have a baby father and them live with them baby father. And you say, but we used to fool around, we used to do this. Let me say this to you. Sometimes you are not, you know. Sometimes you are not. In everything you do, there's a lesson to be learned. Sometimes you are not, that's why it's easy for you to break away. When everybody else have you as gay, what do you have yourself as? You have some people say, honestly, me can't love man. Me just have to love woman. Are you gay? I'm just asking, you know. It sounds weird and stupid, don't? Are you gay? I'm just asking. Because one thing with people, especially Jamaicans and Americans too, they gravitate to some labels and some titles. And it hold them right down. It hold them down. Let me just say this to you. A man can be a dressmaker. You understand me? A man can sew, you call him tailor. And he's not a tailor. Him identify himself not as a tailor. So what do you identify him as? And that is the change that most of us need to understand. When you see me one way, how do I see myself? How do I see myself? But you don't make the narrative or the mouth of people get to know. Once you don't feel as if you make a mistake, you guys are that. You guys are that and you label yourself. No. People are going to say, no, but a years may I do this. 1,000 years before God is like one day. And one day before God is like 1,000 years. So my question to you is, what label you allow the world to give you and you're wearing it? No, Crystal, it's true. Because often, a lot of us get catched by these things. A lot of us get caught by these things. Alright, you have a child and look here where you do the picking still thief. And you just ward him off as thief. No. No, he's used as an example before you. What lesson in an attitude you can learn? We're busy at trying to change people instead of trying to understand the lesson in whatever they are doing. No, that is not right. Stop. Yeah, but they're not stopping, and for years it has stressed you. Why allow it to stress you? You can't change it. Now there's a lesson to be learned. With a tolerance You have to learn tolerance, and you have to learn love. In spite of, you have to love. You know, when we exercise most of the fruit of the spirit, when we're in a relationship that is not ours. Why you say the relationship is not ours? I made the man baby mother. Yeah, you chose to be somebody that is not yours, baby mother. And that is why you have a lot of single mothers today, because they run go pick up and take up and hold on to, and that's not yours. That's not yours. That's not yours to get pregnant for. Number one, you never hold and go down in a sackcloth and ashes and ask the Lord if this union is of Him. So you keep talking and blaming all the males for walking out. I'm telling you that every single day. If you want to get a group of girls by your side, tear down the males. If you want to get a group of girls by your side, come up and start class, baby fathers. Just come up and start class, baby fathers. And you get a group of women by your side. But to tell them the truth, them disappear, them dissipate like smoke. You never know. A lot of females get pregnant from males who want to experience other males. And it's just the truth. Why you are not that company for your man? Why your man have 40, 17 man? 40, 17 men? Why am I 40, 17 men running? Why are you not enough for your man? Why this union cannot satisfy your baby father? You don't call my baby father Batty boy. No, he's my baby daddy. Whatever him do with him life is him experience that. Because 1,000 years before, God is like one day. Cut him some grace. From your born your sin. And it took you years to stop, and now you don't stop. Cut him some slack. Thing with we don't give people grace. We don't give people grace. That is why when we say Annie disrespect Yankee, even though we roast the situation, Annie disrespect Yankee because you knew the man like both, and you enroll yourself on the man cocky in order to come back, come scandal the man and see pity. You don't have no pity forget. You don't do that, it doesn't matter. A lot of females like to come back and class the man them and tell the man them oh them yam crutches and them this and thank on and them yam crutches and them this and them that. But let me ask a question. You never enjoyed many times when you might eat your crutches, and for the time when you and him there you never kiss him yet. When they name your crutches backwards, sideways, front way, and in the toilet. You never kiss him yet. What does that make you? Because my man cannot eat bottom and me I kiss him and I tell him same mouth stink. What does that make my saliva? We share the same essence. All we have to do is just yarn. That's all we have to do. So when Buju's son said that he almost understand where he's coming from. When him saying almost understand where I come from. The man might be in some situation, and it's not every man have a water of certain things. It's just some man test themselves to see how far they would go, and then fail the test. That's why I always beg God, don't make me come on the internet and expose nobody. You see, in all reality, people don't give and take. Even if Buju's son have mental problem, he knows exactly what he's talking about. And when he say almost, and every man have a word of people, you know. Some man challenge themselves, you know. Some man challenge themselves. You never know. That is why most men keep themselves around a lot of thugs, so-called thugs. But let me say this. If you see 8 man walk 2 out of the lot there, 2 out of the lot there, don't make nobody tell you nothing. 2 out of the lot there, because nothing can keep. If a woman have a man, right, and she's in love with a man, no friend can keep her out the road. She have to go into her man. She got to go into her man. And people are going to say a woman that them emotional. Let me tell you about a male. Yes, when a man is in love, even in virgin them can know. When a man not in love, him spend a lot of time around his friends. It's when a man is in love. Let me just say this to you. When a man is in love, you play upon his mind. I just you in him thoughts. And you him want to say, him check him phone under this guys. Just to see you. Just to see if you send a text. The same way a lady operate, as some males operate. When a man fall out of love with you, him bond with him brethren them. Him bond with his brethren. And when a man a give a bond, him phone, him love it the most. Him love him phone. And him hug him phone. Him massage him phone. The man him curl up on him phone. Him laugh on him phone. Him hold up in front on him phone. That's when you get born. You see him draw one side. A man never talk to him side chick in the crowd. Him draw one side. Yeah man, and him lock off in the dark and go like a business meeting. You never know. Me not tell the lie. Wanna see the signs them out there. You know when your text and your good morning them slow down. You know you become command mango. You never know. Oh, you know when your presence is not needed. When you out a door regular. Come in and know how me forever man and rain a fall. And in the outer road and I need the shed with him brethren. I don't care if rain start fall 5 o'clock. Come in. Come in. If you wouldn't stand up, put your finger in there. Come in. Come right in. Me and I run the outer door joke. You're too cute for me. Yeah, come in. Because any girl at all have a man where she love, she hurry go home. Them treasure moments. Why you can't treasure moments? Huh? Treasure moments. That's why no female miserable and I do overtime because they want back the first love from the man. The first take of attention that they want. Give me the attention when you used to give me. Give me the attention when we didn't know. And they will bite back from the boy. Yeah. When a man first look here, you tired of calls, you know. You tired of calls to the point where you not get no call. You know. You ever wonder how you can get tired of the boy? But the boy first have to get tired of you. And the only way you get tired of the boy when the boy start the things for you get tired of him now. Yeah. Because female is not talking the truth. Me never say I have dirty man out there now. But why is it that we always pick them and a cuss? Never say I have dirty man out there. You have some boy with that dark shit. A dead meat. But why we pick them? Only for turn on and terrorize myself. Why would people own a poison? That is the question. I see when somebody put up a post and they might leak out against all the baby fathers. You understand me? And if you drop a comment and they might go get a lot of comment because it's easy to blame your baby father when the choice was yours. No, and I lie me a bit. No, my baby, and natural blacks is not lying. You have no females who hate them baby father up to today. And it's a waste of your time and energy and existence. You exist to hate your baby father for a lifetime. Check the ratio. You hate all the man, woman. You hate the girl for what? Did you know that it wouldn't feel good? I never did feel good when the man first woman hate you. But yet still return the favor. Don't. You hate the man, woman. If your man never have interest, she wouldn't be a part of your life. You are not at odds. Him have interest. And that is the part where hurt a lot of females. But we can't talk about them something. Why him have interest in a she? Look at the things that we do for him. Yes, so you go. You have some people, a locomotive, they move from station to station. It's just that we always have pick conductors and drivers. We always have pick conductors and drivers. When last a man's voice break in front of you, when him tell you say him love you and him not have to disrespect you and not try and make it up. When last him just look on you and just genuinely tell you say I love you, so till him voice break. Me just want to ask you, Him love you until him voice break. Him voice break when he must say, you know, like a weight. My point exactly, Sister Winnie. It's a rarity. It's a rarity. Yo, me rate you, man. Yo, what you me rate her? Me rate my woman, you know. Them culture that way they hide them feelings. And if a man culture to hide his feelings, being in a relationship for so many years, what other feeling is he hiding? What feeling is he hiding? So you see it? Now Subaru, if he's so comfortable hiding his true emotion towards you, and you've been with him for so many years, and he's so comfortable in masking it, what other feeling is he masking? Me know my man, I hears me and him there, but he has never said, baby, I love you, and him genuinely mean it, so till him voice crack. You can feel it in your spirit. When last one a man was there for umpteen years, carry uno in his spirit. When last, sorry, uno ever get it yet to begin with? When the man carry uno in his spirit, and you know him a carry in his spirit because you can feel it. It forces you to change your nasty attitude. It forces you to become a better human being, a better version of yourself, because somebody lightening your load, they are carrying you in their spirit. When you ever get that yet to begin with? It has nothing to do with growth, my darling. It don't have nothing to do with growth. This way me I say I have a think page to do with growth. Not at all to do with growth. TV. Because you don't have no growth, that's why you pick somebody who can carry that in spirit. Like if you ever talk about growth. Growth come with eyesight. Experience teaches wisdom. You don't have to fall for realize if you take this you're gonna drop. So you understand how many men have you carried in your spirit, females? Only can answer that perfectly well. So it's not like on the clueless to what I'm talking about. How many men have you carried in your spirit? I'm going to ask you now how much man carry in them. No, we don't know. I not say every woman don't get that, you know. I'm not saying that. Oh, how many men have you carried in your spirit? You don't understand what I talk. How many relationships you fight for feet last? Whether 1 week, 2 hours, 1 day. How many relationships have you fought for? How many relationships you deny yourself for? Just for it to last. How many? How many? And you become so weary. Don't. You become weary. Females, this is females pattern. After many failed relationships, you turn introvert. And the introvert where you turn, me don't want nobody. Me don't want nobody. What does that say? You've carried so many persons in your spirit and no one carried you. Nobody never carried you yet. Nobody never carried you yet, you know. And after a while, you become so frustrated. You understand me? Me fight for one for 6 years and waste my time. Yeah, you become so frustrated where you self-tell you that you're an idiot and you need to wake up. And then you shaking off or breaking free, you become so exhausted. Yeah, you become exhausted and timid. You're afraid to try another failed relationship. Because you keep carrying these persons in your spirit. And they're all there for a dry ride, a free ride. And them not care for carry you back in them spirit and say, take a break. Let me carry you for a while. They are otherwise engaged. Even in them sleep. So we all have to understand. So Shebada, what you say? If me are going to one relationship, what me for do? Bitch, you know what to do. We two jumper with the front. And if a man tell me and behave a particular way in front of me because he not get no crutches yet, we buy that. Who is he? In the latter part of the relationship, who am I gonna be? What other side him have to him? Eh? Am I asking him enough? Is he doing enough? Am I in the way of seeing who this individual is? Yeah, you are in the way. You're head over heels. You're in the way. And get my crutches already. Jesus. So I have to submit myself now. You get him body already. Him not submit. So if you can't have regret sex in a man can't have regret. No, if a man can't have regret sex in you, you can't have regret sex in a man. It got both ways, my love, but someone will love hold up cocky and own it up. Yeah, man, him sex and him not call me back. Him not have to call you back. Don't call him. Do not call him. If him say him tricky and sexy, hello, it was a consent. It was consensus. I trick you to unsex you. I behave like a lady and play hard for it when me easy does it. Yeah. Exactly.